This program was first broadcast on Canterbury's access media station, Plains FM, and was made with the assistance of New Zealand On Air. Next on Plains FM, join DJ Jordan and Thomas for your commute on the Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Welcome back to the Drive Home Show. This is the Drive Home Show with Thomas and DJ Jordan on Plains FM 96.9. Hello, Jordan.
G'day, welcome in back for another show for the week, and plenty of content on the show ahead.
Yeah, we all hope that you're having a great day so far and had a great week, and we hope everything's going well. How was your week, Jordan?
Yeah, it's been a lovely week, and just went to New Brighton earlier today and enjoying the beach with a nice sunny day, and do some news about some new development showing up as well.
Yeah, New Brighton getting redevelopment, really cool to hear, looking forward to that. So what else have you been up to, Jordan?
It's been a pretty steady week, really. Work's pretty quiet at the moment, just that time of the year for me, so yeah. What about yourself?
Yeah, just been hanging out, been working on a few projects, selling some stuff online, and also just today helping one of my close friends of mine help moving house, which is always a fun job. So just loading up a couple of trailers, going to the dump and moving into another place temporary until we find a proper place. But no, it's great helping friends and family, and that's what I do with my friends, help out, give them a bit of extra help, because moving on your own is hard, so lifting furniture and stuff is not easy. So two people make it a lot easier. Don't you agree?
Yeah, moving is really a painful part of at times, and I've moved a lot over the last few years. I lived in Christchurch. I have moved a few times, so it hasn't been the great time every time I do that. So it's great to have that bit of support from family or friends to give you a hand and make it all smooth.
Yeah, and we hope that everybody out there enjoyed a great weekend, especially those who celebrated Mother's Day. We hope that all the mothers out there and their sons or family members celebrated their mothers this last Sunday for Mother's Day. I know I certainly did. I gave my mum a lot of gifts. I gave my auntie a gift as well. Technically, she's not my mum, but she helped me out a lot. So I really did enjoy that. We had a nice family lunch together at my auntie's place. Did you get up to anything special for your Mother's Day, Jordan?
Just hanged out with my mum out in Kaipoi and with the sisters and that. So it was a lovely day, and the weather was pretty good too.
Yeah, it's really good to celebrate our loved ones, our mothers, while we can, because we're not going to have our mothers forever. So make every moment count and make it special. And then later on in the year, we'll be having Father's Day, Dad's Day. So those who celebrate that will be able to do that. So yeah, really cool. So we've got a great show ahead. We're going to be giving you latest news. We're going to give you the events, and we're going to give you some developments, what's happening in Brighton, and some other interesting things, and also the new weather as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. So first up here on the show, we're going to be playing a song here on the radio. We're going to be playing We Need Love, We Need Love by Hard Fi.
London style. There's something in the air tonight I haven't felt for a while. I see the fear in your eyes. When they keep you afraid, you believe all their lies. In the county towns, football grounds, what we need now is love, not suspicion, division. What we need now is love. In Washington, New York City, what we need now is love, not hate and fear, but street today, West London style. There's something going on today, and everyone's acting wild. I see the fear in your eyes. When they keep you afraid, you believe all their lies. In Liverpool, in Glasgow, we need now is love, not suspicion, division. What we need now is love. In Washington, New York City, what we need now is love, not hate and fear, blood and tears. What we need now is love, 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 love is love. When the sun goes down on the middle towns, what we need now is love, not suspicion, division. What we need now is love. In Washington, New York City, what we need now is love. San Salvador, Nemo, what we need now is love.
The Drive Home Show, every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Word finally reached me today. Babe, I can't believe what they've been saying, that you got out. I don't know how, but you got out. I can't waste my time sitting here. I gotta be somebody new and disappear, 'cause you got out. I don't know how, but you got out. Well, I may have turned you in, but you turned right back around. You got out.
that was You Got Out by Megan Smith. Welcome back to the Drive Home Show on Plains FM 96.9. We hope that you had a great day and having a great commute home here today. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach us to our Facebook page at the Drive Home Show on Plains FM. Next up, we're going to be giving you local news and what's been happening in Christchurch and right round New Zealand.
Rev your engines. It's time for the news on the Drive Home Show.
So, people, are you interested in winning a prize or two? Well, why not check out the Palms Facebook Shopping Centre Facebook page. A new shopping thing has arrived at the Palms. It's a new restaurant, alert and win. It's called Perfect Plate. The Palms indulge in a modern Indian infusion dining experience located in the outdoor restaurant and bar area. Whether it's lunch, dinner or drinks, they got you covered with a extensive menu. To celebrate opening, the Palms are giving away one $100 dining voucher. Simply tag a friend in the comments who you'd like to take with you and on a taste adventure. One winner will be picked on Facebook and it closes on the 21st of May at 11:59 p.m. 2024. So again, if you'd like to win a prize at the Palms for the new restaurant, Perfect Plate, enter on their Facebook page and tag a friend who you'd like to go with and you can be in to win a $100 dining voucher for Perfect Plate at the Palms Shopping Centre.
That sounds great. And also, after yesterday, and a lot of people probably seen a lot of this in the media around Addington yesterday, I was very interested to know because I remember hearing about a school going to lockdown. So the latest news this morning was the man is arrested following Addington assault, which sparked a lot of police call-out. The 24-year-old has now been taken into custody following yesterday's assault, and which was first reported to Chris Lynch this morning that the police arrested the man on Domain Terrace at 8 a.m. I remember yesterday he took a taxi, grabbed a taxi from the Z station of Lincoln Road and invaded the police, which I was very interested by. Where did you see that?
Yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear about the incident and it's not good at all. I hope that taxi driver or whoever it was is okay, but I hope that the guy got caught. I hope that the taxi driver knew of his wrongdoings and dropped them off somewhere and just fled the scene, because being with someone like that is not good.
Yeah, there's been a lot of taxi cars have been broken into in the last wee while, actually. I've heard there was another report about a taxi being broken in, was it yesterday or the night before? So it's definitely the people are targeting taxi cars, or just not just taxis, but all sorts of other cars at the moment. So if you do leave your car outside, if you do have a garage space for the car, definitely put in your garage. I think that's the right option at the moment, just for your safety and especially with the costs and with your car being broken in, it's just never fun.
Yeah, definitely. And if you haven't already, guys, just install a simple alarm system in your car. And also, if it's a high-profile car you think it might get stolen, or if you just want to take extra precautions, get a wheel lock for your wheels, so they can't move it in a hurry, and also a steering lock. So put a bicycle or a steering lock at least to potentially unward those thieves. My mum's friend of hers the other day said to her, that his car got stolen outside his work in town, on a building site. Got nicked. He went out there afterwards to get his stuff, some stuff back, and he's like, "Where's the car?" Little people playing a joke on him. Found out, no, it wasn't a joke. It got taken, and all his tools got stolen too. Not too sure if he recovered the car or not. So there's a lot of things happening. So if you can, be vigilant. Put a wheel lock on your car. Put a lock on your steering wheel. And do anything you can to protect it and put an alarm in if you haven't. And if you can, at night time, lock it up in your garage. Also in the news, we see that there were 200 operations missed during the junior doctors' strike. An estimated 200 patients missed out on operations last week as hundreds more had appointments cancelled because of the junior doctors' strike. More disruption is expected this week. The country's doctors, about 2,500, all lost a job for 2 days from 16th to the 18th of May. The doctors were striking because 600 of them were set to get a pay cut up to 12%, even though they were due to increase in about 20%. There were also issues with rosters that require them to work back 15-hour shifts over some weekends, as well as working that week. Te Whara Ora Health NZ said 75 operating theatres were called off around the country during 25 hours of strike, which likely affected about 200 patients. And a further 189 outpatient clinics were cancelled, with Te Whara Ora saying the number of patients per clinic varied. We cannot say exactly how many were impacted, but 200 operations were missed during the junior strike, and there's going to be another quite a few happening. There's another strike happening tomorrow, the 16th to 18th of May. So I understand what they're doing, but those people waiting for operations or things, they might be able to be waiting a bit longer. I do apologise, but there's going to be some more people missing out on these operations this week and in the future.
And also, the Disabled Persons Assembly NZ has released an open letter that calls on Ministers Louise Upston and Nicola Willis to fully reverse the 18th of March disability support restrictions and ensure disabled people have the resources and the flexibility needed to thrive. The letter is signed by 52 organisations representing the disabled people, families, whānau and carers, as well as disability support providers, faith-based organisations and welfare advocacy groups. You can check out the link to their open letter in the comments below on the Disabled Persons Assembly NZ Facebook page, which this is a lot going on at the moment, and the budget day is coming up from the government on the 30th of May, so a lot of the disabled community is really hoping something will happen on that budget. Anything reasonable to the funding to the Whaikaha with the Ministry of Disabled People. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. We only got about, more than a week away till budget day, so let's hope they reverse some things.
Yeah, we hope that is good for disabled people, including ourselves with a slight disability. Hope things don't get changed too much. And if you have a say or anything, give it out to them. And the more that put the voices out, the more that way they're going to sway and change things in the community. Also in the news, we see that the CCTV cameras are going to be coming to Rakaia by the end of the year. That's right, Rakaia going to have CCTV. This has been reported. They have fundraised, Rakaia residents have fundraised $4,500 of about $20,000 they need to install a network of CCTV cameras by the end of the year. The Rakaia Community Association will install cameras as a community project. The association chair Neil Clark said residents will not only be able to make their town safer, but also help police by monitoring the number of plates of vehicles going through the town. This will help police get on top of the theft of vehicles, boats, caravans throughout the South Island. As said, about 30 people turned out to a meeting to hear on the latest on the project. There will be 3 automatic number plate recognition cameras, including 2 on the highway, along 9 cameras around the streets of the town. The cameras were not going to be used for live monitoring, but footage could be stored and accessed by the police as they saw fit. It was an interest of the community to own cameras themselves. If we don't like it, we can switch them off. We will own them, they said. So, Rakaia soon, by the end of the year, is going to be getting CCTV cameras to keep the city safe and to help prevent thefts. And if anything does go wrong, they can look on the cameras and potentially catch the person.
And also over the weekend, we've seen some amazing the aurora in the sky with beautiful colours, which was one of the largest solar storm that in more than 2 decades, 21 years at least, that directly hit Earth. So the sun is going through the solar maximum, towards solar maximum at the moment. So this is not the end of it right now. There's still more to come likely from the sun spitting out things from the sun hitting Earth, which was a G5 geomagnetic storm that directly hit Earth, which made amazing colours in the sky. And you could even see it in the naked eye, which is really rare. Even in Christchurch, a lot of Christchurch around the hills, Port Hills, and a lot of people went down to Lake Ellesmere and Birdlings Flat. parked up there and seen some incredible photos, which is quite amazing.
Yeah, it was really good to see it. I saw a wee bit, but not really. I wasn't really actively out and about seeking it, but it was great to see some of those footage on the social media. One of my friends named Sai, he's a avid person to taking photos of the moon and different astronomical things. He was out there taking photos on the Banks Peninsula, as I mentioned. It was one of the great sites, and it was just great to see New Zealanders, and not just us, but people right around the world enjoying this moment. Okay, it may be causing a bit of damage to the Earth because all this stuff's happening, but it's a solar storm that we'll never hardly see much in this way. So it was pretty cool, and if you managed to get to see it, it was awesome. I saw a wee bit, but not fully because I wasn't right out in it, but it was great that our community had something to share on social media, and it was great. One of my friends messaged me saying, "What's happening in the sky? I see all these photos on Facebook." And I said, "The world's not ending, it's just a solar storm," and I explained it to them, and they went, "Oh, it makes sense." And once they knew what that was, they were like, "Have I missed it?" And I said, "No, you're just in time," and they managed to get a bit of a glimpse outside. It may not have been the best one, because I might have missed a wee bit of it, but they got a bit of it. So, no, it was a great event, Aurora. Always keep our eye for these events, because it's not going to happen throughout the years to come.
Yeah, so it's probably once in a lifetime event which I'm sure that ticked off a lot of people's bucket list that have always wanted to see one. They see it in photos on Facebook and everywhere, but just never seen it in real life. And I'm sure a lot of people have really felt great just getting out there that night and seeing it for real, and not even without a camera, because normally to see an aurora you need a camera to be able to see it, and with the right lens and things like that, so it gets really technical. So so it was once in a lifetime at least for many years to come.
Yeah, really good one. And if you've got photos, feel free to send them in to us on our Facebook page, The Drive Home Show on Plains FM on Facebook. We'd love to see them, and we might share a few if we send them in. Also in the news, businesses ain't taking responsibility. Too many workers, that's right, too many workers are losing fingers, says WorkSafe. WorkSafe is calling on manufacturing businesses to boost safety standards, saying too many workers are losing their fingers in industrial machinery. In the last 2 months, courts have imposed more than $500,000 in penalties to companies. Those employees have lost fingers at work, it said. In one recent sentence case, WorkSafe said Thompson Engineering in Timaru was fined $247,000 in order to pay $35,000 in reparations after the worker had 2 of his fingers amputated and a third galvanised by a punch and a shear machine in January 2022. Another case in Anglo Engineering in Auckland was fined $200,000 in order to pay $35,000 in reparations after a worker had 3 fingers partly amputated following an accident. WorkSafe Inspector Mark said it's appalling by how often workers reveal life-altering injuries. So what we need to do is get our employers to be safer, secure, and teach people the right way and have more safety procedures in place. As said, machinery could cause a variety of injuries if it's properly not maintained. So if a machine's not properly maintained and maybe you're sawing something and it might kick back, you're like, oh, snap. Then you could your fingers could let go, and you could hit a blade, or something astronomical could happen. So what they're saying is business ain't taking responsibilities, and WorkSafe would like businesses to take responsibility and beef up their work safety game.
And also, Air Vanuatu has cancelled all of its international flights until Sunday, and later flights are under review as it considers voluntary administrations.
Yeah, so that's not good at all. And also here in New Zealand, you might have heard in the news that Fair Go, Sunday TV program, and the late program, the late news and the midday news on TVNZ1 has discontinued, with the last show being Fair Go aired on Monday. Very sad to see that these iconic shows are gone, especially the late show, the late news show, where a couple of times they had massive reports on there and updates of things that happened overseas, which was very cool. Unfortunately, it's gone. It was one of those programs that I kind of used to watch just before I went to bed. It's no longer now, which is a bit of a pity. But those shows were great. But those who enjoy Fair Go, it's not going to be going too far. It's going to be changing shape sometime soon, and more moving on to an online platform. So these cuts happen because of TVNZ taking reduce some cuts and want to reduce it. Now, so the thing is, some of these programs are being replaced with deal or no deal programs or some other random programs throughout the day or at night. And it's just ridiculous. But hey, these programs were good staples in our community. But unfortunately, those CEO TVNZ bosses didn't seem so, and they having to cut it, which has left some viewers very disgruntled and not happy. I'm certainly not happy. I think the programs are great. Should have been kept on air. Maybe I reckon they should have reduced the number of times they show the chase on TV. Okay, they show the chase at night time and they show it in the evening at 7:30, a new style of it. It's kind of getting a bit repetitive, chase everywhere. It's just a bit annoying. What do you agree, Jordan? Do you think these should have been kept, these programs?
Yeah, the programs were great for sure. Like, you know, the old good old Deal or No Deal. I used to watch that when I was younger, and all the other things like The Chase and the Be the Millionaire. All those great shows over the years. But it does, TV these days, as an overall, does get pretty repetitive. I've always found that a little bit over time. Like, it just feels like there's just nothing really on. You're just trying to find, so you scroll through all the channels and you're like, oh, it's just nothing really on. What's the point?
Yeah, totally agree. And also, in terms of those things as well, we also have sad news as well. And Block NZ, houses to be sold after Block NZ has been axed. So, there's more staff been happening. Like 200 production staff could be out of jobs as the 2024 season the Block is axed. The decision to not renew the season was made in a couple of past weeks with the executive of 4 Brown houses in Auckland almost complete. We've now got to deal with it. Warner Brothers co-manager and director said between 100 and 200 production staff of the Block NZ will be affected, and it's a frustrating time for the industry, not just for TVNZ, it's for the Block and all this other media. It's not good at all. So the houses to be sold after the Block NZ acts. How sad is that?
That's not good. Well, that's the news, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll go into some of the local news and events.
We're going to be playing it's another song. It's going to be Daft Punk is playing at my house.
Show you the ropes. I got a bus and a trailer at my house, I'll show you the ropes, kid, show you the ropes. I bought 15 cases for my house. All the furniture in the garage. Well, that punk is playing in my house. You got to set them up, kid. Set them up. You got to set them up. Ooh, yeah. Got to set them up. Ooh, yeah. You got to set them up. Set them up. From the bus. There's a freak 'Cause that punk is fake, my house. You got to set them up, kid. Set them up. You got to set them up. Yeah. You got to set them up. Yeah. You got to set them up. Set them up. And never, never let them go. Now never, never, never let them go. Never, never, never let them go. Let them go. Downtown. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
DJ Jordan and Thomas will on the Drive Home Show every Wednesday at 4 on Plains FM.
I go ooh ooh, you go la 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 la, la la la. I can la 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 la. I wanna get what I want. Don't stop. Give me what you got. 'Cause I can't wait. Any more. Don't even talk about the consequence. 'Cause right now you're the only thing that's making any sense to me, and I don't give a damn what they say or what they think. 'Cause you're the only one who's on my mind. I'll never ever let you leave me. I'll try to stop time forever. Never wanna hear you say goodbye. Bye. I feel so untouched and I want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you. Untouched, and I need you so much. See you, breathe you, I want to be you. Ah la la la, ah la la la. You can take time to live. We gotta live your life. Give me all of you. Don't be scared to see it through the lonely nights of wanting more. Don't even think about what's right or wrong or right. 'Cause in the end it's only you and me, and no one else is gonna be around to answer all the questions left behind. And you and I are meant to be. So even if the world falls down today, you still got me to hold you up. And I will never let you down. I feel so untouched and I want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you. Untouched. Feel so untouched and I want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you. Feel so untouched and I want you so much that I just can't resist you. It's not enough to say that I miss you. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I can't forget you. Go crazy from the moment I met you.
Untouched by the Vinox. Yep. So that was really cool. Good to be here on the Drive Home Show. We hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for listening here on 96.9. Next up is we're going to give you what's happening in Christchurch in our local area this week and beyond.
Find out what's on in Otatahi with the Drive Home Show.
And this weekend on Sunday, the Black Ferns versus Canada. The Black Ferns are coming back to Christchurch for a Sunday afternoon blockbuster. This will be welcome return for international rugby at Apollo Project Stadium. We can't wait. Get out there and support these amazing teams. They'll be happening on Sunday afternoon. Get your tickets in because that's going to be a great afternoon.
Looking really cool. And this week we have loads happening. So we have this week Matt, Joe, Goad and Kieran Fields. Friday, May the 17th, which is this Friday, at the Wonder Bar Littleton. They'll be playing from 7:30 opening, and the gig starts at 8:30. Entry R18. The gig information is I Remember You is a highly anticipated album from Matt, Joe and Kieran Fields. The special show will be part of the official album tour where the duo will perform songs from their new band album at the Wonder Bar. There's not one to be missed. With multiple awards to their names and thousands of miles between them, it's going to be good. So that is Matt, Joe and Kieran Fields. Friday the 17th of May at the Wonder Bar Littleton. Doors open at 7:30. Gig starts at 8:30 p.m. at R18, and you can buy the tickets online at the undertheradar.co.nz. And tickets do cost about $25 to get in, but well worth it if you want to get a good band this Friday in Littleton.
And also tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is the night market at the Galaxy Arcade. After many requests from our valued patrons, we have pulled together a night market at the arcade, which is on 206 Barbados Street. Come and pursue the collections of vintage and handcraft, a brag, pre-loved clothing and more. Indoor 15 store holders as well. Grab a drink, something to eat, and 80s music and retro games and VR and pool. A Galaxy Night Market. Follow the page to hear about more markets as we move into the future. That is happening tomorrow night on your Thursday at 7 p.m. at the arcade on Barbados Street.
That's so good to hear that. And also Christchurch has got the Christchurch Foundations Workshop. This free 2-day workshop offers physical theatre and diversion for theatre training for young people aged 14 to 25. So for all levels of spirit, all you need is commitment and passion. You'll learn a wide range of theatre foundation skills, techniques and assorted ways of making theatre pieces using your own ideas and stories. The workshop will be led by teacher artists, so really cool. That is this weekend at the Isaac Theatre Royal, 18th of May to 19th of May, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. both days at the Isaac Theatre Royal, 145 Gloucester Street, Christchurch Central, and it is free. But you do have to book online, so do check that out on the website via the CCC website. But the Christchurch Foundations workshop for young people from 14 to 25 who wanted to do theatre training, it'll be cool. So 18th to 19th of May, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Isaac Theatre Royal, 145 Gloucester Street, Christchurch Central.
And also for King and Country. For King and Country are heading back to Australia and New Zealand in May with the up homecoming tour. It's about time for a return home for King and Country are heading back. Join Joel and Luke for the homecoming tour as they bring you music from their 4th studio album, What Are We Waiting For? Reflections from the new film Unsung Hero and more. Reserve seats now and start counting down to the anthemic and encouraging evening of stories and songs unlike anything you've experienced before. Presented by Bomb presents and Concerts West that is happening at the Christchurch Town Hall on the 18th between 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Grab your tickets.
And if you want to support local and support those disabled community in our whānau, in our families right around Christchurch, then check out the Hauipa Art and Sculpture Exhibition. View and purchase art and sculpture from 40 professional artists plus several of our budding Hauipa artists with intellectual disabilities. Our guests this year are Jackie and Ben, and we have incredible art available for sale from them, plus many other professional artists. This event is fundraising for Hauipa Leap, learning, exploring and activating potential day program where people with intellectual disabilities thrive. That's right, it's the 18th of May, which is this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hauipa Canterbury Hall. The Hauipa Canterbury Hall, 23 Barrington Street, Summerfield. It's free to go along and check out the art and sculpture exhibition that Hauipa are doing. View and purchase art and sculptures from over 40 professional artists and plus of from the budding Hauipa artists with intellectual disabilities. The free event, check it out this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hauipa Canterbury Hall, 23 Barrington Street, Summerfield. Support those with disability and see some great art. And if you're looking for art or gift, this is the place to go. Check them out. It's free. Why not?
And also on Friday night is Youth Nights. Are you ready for an amazing experience filled with fun, friends and unforgettable memories? Look no further than the Youth Nights hosted by the Youth Advisory Group. We're thrilled to invite you to 3 spectacular evenings of excitement, laughter and community engagement. Tour the brand new indoor community centre and meet new sports. Provide an exclusive and inspiring environment. Have a go at fun games and activities. Have supper provided by the awesome crew at New World Wigram. Meet people from other schools and sports. Your host is Analyse, the CNC Centre Activator, along with Lottie Lexi, the Youth Advisory Group for CNC. This is happening at the Christchurch Netball Centre in Hillmorden on Friday night between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Check it out on What's On Christchurch.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. And also this week here at my youth centre that I belong to at PYDT, Papua Youth Development Trust, they are doing a band night at Loop. That's right, at 1900 hours this Friday at 7 p.m. They'll be doing a band night featuring Amenity, Ultraman and more. We love giving up coming band opportunities to play in a live proper gig environment. And the last few band nights have been so much fun, so good. We have many incredible talented DJs coming through, and this music month we are decided to mix up things with a bit of epic part tunes amongst the rock and grunge. So it's going to be good. It's this Friday at PYDT down in 1A Harewood Road, Papanui. It's from 7 to 9 p.m, $10 entry. And you can get tickets at Humanitix, or check out Band Nights at Loop on Facebook events for more information. Really cool. I've been to some of these events before. Really cool. I love supporting the youth centre. The youth centre helps and supports runs my youth group, and I'm supporting them by promoting this event. So if you're a youth or a young person, love music, and want a quick entertainment this evening, this Friday, come along to the band night. That's $10 entry, Friday the 17th of May at 1A Harewood Road, Papanui, Loop Youth Centre for band nights at Loop, featuring a lot of bands. Why miss out? Get your tickets today at Humanitix, and I think there's door sales too, so get in and enjoy.
And that is your local events, and we are going to go into your weather very soon as well.
Yep, and before we get to the weather, we're just going to play another song. It's So Beautiful by Musiq Soulchild. So Beautiful by Musiq Soulchild.
You're my baby, my lover, my lady, all night. about you, it drives me crazy. I feel like you were made just for me, babe. Tell me if you feel the same way. Does it just feel so right? I don't wanna waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. Cause girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. When you're not here, you don't know how much I miss you. The whole time on my mind is how much I'm gonna get to make you feel so good. Like you know I could. Tell me if you feel the same way. Cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. Girl, if I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. Girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? Yeah, babe, I wanna give my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. The rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Hey, baby. Don't you know you're so beautiful, beautiful? Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful? Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful? Baby, don't you know you're so beautiful?
And welcome back to Plains FM, the Drive Home Show on 96.9. Next up here on the show, we're going to be giving you weather. DJ Jordan is going to take us with the weather and give us an overview of what's been happening, what's been going to be happening over the weekend and beyond. Let's take it away with the weather.
Let's start off with when we were in the last show weather forecast that I did on last Wednesday. On the Friday last week, we saw the second coldest morning on record for Christchurch, going back to 1954, where we saw minus 6.3. winter is truly here, and I think it's going to be a colder than normal. As I mentioned a couple of shows ago, we're talking about a potentially colder than average winter, and that was just one of them, with some of the records starting to show up. Going into Thursday, cloudy periods with a chance of an early shower. Showers developing in the afternoon, clear in evening. Fresh southerlies for a time in the afternoon and evening, but with a high of 16 and a low of 1. Friday we got a fine day. Northerlies easing in the afternoon with a high of 14 and a low of 1. Heading into the weekend, fine but becoming cloudy in the evening. Northwesterlies becoming fresh with a southerly in the evening, with a high of 17 before that southerly rise, with a low of 5. And Sunday, occasional rain, clearing but remaining cloudy, northeasterlies with a high of 11 and a low of 4. And just a little heads up, potentially there's some still a little bit more to go, maybe another day or so we'll have a more confidence. There's potential heavy snow possibilities in the Canterbury High Country, so do keep up to date with the latest forecast with metservice.com with that, and especially with things like weatherwatch.co.nz. Philip Duncan, he does his daily videos. He does a great job at those, so do keep up to date with the latest on that, with that possibility of more snow for the high country. Met Service on their severe weather outlook, they currently got low confidence of heavy snow above 700 metres on the Saturday evening, and then on the Sunday they got 600 metres with heavy low confidence of heavy snow, but that could change as well, so do keep up to date with that information. There might be some road snow alerts that may come involved. Definitely sign up to an organisation called lert.info, so it's LERT.info. You can sign up to their free alerts and it'll go straight to your phone. Keeps you up to date with road alerts, weather alerts, you name it, anything emergency related, and they'll keep you right up to date. And often they'll be ahead of any other official. That is your weather update, and I'll be back with your weather next week.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jordan, and thanks for the weather. A great comprehensive report. And yes, during the week it was cold with that negative 6 degrees. It was chilly for sure. I've been having my heating tools on, my fireplace on more often. It heats the hot water. It's great. So it's been a great show. We do appreciate everybody coming on board. We hope you enjoy it. And we also want to mention out there, Happy Music Month, as it's May. Well, Happy Music Month to all our listeners out there. Again, thank you so much for everybody for coming on to the show and giving us your feedback and giving us the support throughout the times here. It's always a pleasure. So we wish you a safe journey home. We hope a great trip. Enjoy the rest of your week, whatever you may do. I know that I'm going to be relaxing and enjoying my rest of my week, and we hope that you do too. Until next time, 73s. Goodbye.
See you next week at 4 p.m.
Thank you for listening to the Drive Home Show on Plains FM.
With your hosts, DJ Jordan and Thomas.
You can find us on Facebook and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and find out more at plainsfm.org.nz.
See you next week at 4 p.m.